we had a feeling on Monday with Zach's knee that he's not fully ready to go, and Mike obviously got all his strength back. He feels good. No residual effects from Thursday, so we're going with Mike. We'll see. It is a 2 to 4 week injury, obviously, and he's trending in the right direction. We'll see how he practices this week, which was always the goal, and see how he feels coming out of this week. Everything individual. He's going to run the show team. He'll take reps with the offense. So he'll basically a normal practice for him. So Josh, he's been elevated from practice squad twice already. We're dealing with a whole ton of injuries, and so being able to get him to the 53 is there's challenging number. There's a numbers game, and so with Joe, it's basically giving him an op too, and he is ready to go. He's been studying his butt off for the past couple of weeks, so. I think it's going to happen organically. It'll never, if Mike does phenomenal like we think he's going to do, that's not weird. That's awesome to me, and in the sense that quarterback is a precious commodity in this league, and we feel like we've got 4 really good ones. So, so it's, to answer your question, I think it'll all take care of itself. Just got to let it play out. No, because it's the same thing. Like if Mike is playing phenomenal football, I mean, it is what it is. You guys can call you might call it a controversy or not, but like I think I can pull up an article on every single one of you guys that has mentioned that the best thing for a young quarterback is to watch. So there's no harm in either way. We have the utmost confidence in Zach when he gets ready to play and he gets back on the football field that he's going to do a phenomenal job. His talent is undeniable. So there's a great amount of growth that can happen whether he's playing or not. Those are facts. Those are history proven throughout the history of time. Playing or not playing, you can get both done. So at the end of the day, it comes down to what's best for the organization and the team, and that I'm very confident will happen organically. There's value in both. And I've always stood by that. There's always going to be value in both, but you also don't want to force one over the other. Mike has done a phenomenal job in presenting the ability where you're getting good football out of the quarterback. So it'd be one thing if you were throwing out a quarterback and he was just playing terrible and there's nothing to learn from. It's another thing when there's a quarterback that's giving you a clear blueprint on how this offense is supposed to be run in that regard. So absolutely. Do I think that playing and getting those reps is vital? Absolutely. Do I think watching good ball is vital? Absolutely. So it goes back to the old saying, like if you're a golfer and you're watching a bad golf swing during the course of the round, your swing is going to continually get worse. So look away from the bad golfer. It's just it's the same thing. So we feel like Mike is doing has proven throughout OTAs and training camp that he's capable, did a wonderful job during the game, did a wonderful job in the first quarter of that Indianapolis game, so he's putting on good tape. So there's also that obligation, if he's playing well and he's doing the things that he needs to do, to give him that opportunity to continue on that. So, he's what you see in practice and OTAs and training camp and what we've seen, just this calm, cool, loose personality. It's not too big for him. You're always curious to see how it's going to happen on game day, and against Cincinnati and Indianapolis, like against Cincinnati, it was just calm. He was cool. He was poised. He was in and out of the huddle. He had command of it. And then in Indianapolis, first drive we get a first down, we move the ball a little bit, punt, down 7-0, goes right down the field, answers with a touchdown. So just to show that, same thing with Cincinnati, down double digits twice to rally it back. But his ability to stay calm, cool, and collected within the moment and take one play at a time is pretty cool for a young guy getting his first and second start. And it's like we talked about on Monday. I think it's awesome because it doesn't always happen where a young man gets an opportunity and he has success. But nothing is cooler to see somebody have an opportunity, work through it, go through the struggles, and to take advantage of those opportunities, not only to show that he belongs, but to show that he can start in this league. And I think that's what is always the greatest aspect. That's what I love about this game. That's what I kind of love about this country, too, that when someone gets an opportunity, whether or not you take advantage of it is on your shoulders. And so kudos to Mike and what he's been able to do over the past couple of weeks. Now it's just a matter of creating consistency. You've shown you belong. Now can you take that next step?